Welcome back to this new video, and today we will be doing a flight here after the new update just dropped. Project Flight has released a new airport. It's Larnaca. Oh my god, I can't pronounce talk today. Larnaca. It's Cyprus, the island of Cyprus, and today we're gonna be headed to um Gatwick. So yeah, we're gonna have this short flight here. This A320 from AEGEAN Airways Airlines. So we're gonna be preparing for this flight here. So yeah, let's do the flight plan. Right to. I wish there was like a better kind of flight plan thingy. Gatwick. All right. So we got Gatwick entered in. So if we check the itinerary, it's a pretty short flight here. We should be there pretty fast. We're gonna wait for Air Canada to push back though, to make this more realistic. So these are heavier jets, of course, around us, but we're going to be using AEGEAN Airlines for this flight. AEGEAN is the main carrier of Greece, so that is pretty cool. We're going to put logo lights on as we're preparing to leave this airspace. I really think they did an excellent job, really, at them. This airport is probably the best one in game right now, graphic-wise. We're just gonna wait for Air Canada to push back here, and yeah. Alright, guys, tell me what are your thoughts on this airport? We're currently boarding. We're gonna put the jetway. Let's start. Okay, let's say boarding is finished, and we're now gonna be um going back to Gatwick here. We're gonna be preparing for this takeoff. So yeah. Alright, we're just gonna wait for Air Canada to get moving. He's got taxi lights on. We're gonna put beacon light on. Alright, beacon on. Great. Now I wish there was the tug, but and there's probably gonna be ground crew added sometime soon, as you can see. These will be probably near after, so we will be able to play ground crew at some point. Now the thing is that Air Canada's gonna have to, for him to get out, he's gonna have to taxi around here, and I'm not gonna push him. I don't think I have the space to push. But yeah, I don't think this airport is supposed to have like these gates, sure, but the other gates. So yeah, we're just gonna wait here on Air Canada to move. This is the jetway making noise, by the way, if you guys are wondering. We can check our flaps while we do. Or push. Yeah, I don't. Alright, we're gonna be preparing for push here. Alright. Prepare for pushback. Engine 1. Pushing left. Power, we're getting right taxi here. Let's check our flaps. Clear, nice. Left wing, clear. Right wing, clear. We're gonna be starting taxi here. Okay, lovely, lovely. everyone's leaving at the same time here. It's pretty funny actually. We're gonna be using the shorter version, but we're gonna let Canada handle Airlines first. Air Canada, go first. So yeah, we're gonna wait for Air Canada to line up here. Alright, he's gone out of that zone. Let's go to the next step. There we go. I love the A320 by the way. The winglets I really love. I like the old one. Let's watch her count take off here. Canada's going to be taking off here. We're going to be lining up. Once he's past the... Alright. And there we go. We're going to be... I wish there was a cockpit on the 20, but there's no cockpit sadly. So we're just going to be acting here. We're going to be waiting for him to take off. But I appreciate people respecting for now the order. We're only 0-4 here from Lanarka. We're gonna wait for him. We're gonna wait a bit. Alright, he's gone from our side. We're gonna be taking off here. Max speed. And here, enjoy the view, guys. Me too. Love things. What a takeoff, guys, from Lanarka. We're starting our climb here. Oh, I forgot to put the flaps. Yeah, we're just gonna ignore that happened. But yeah, we're taking off now. Lanarka's behind. We have the China Airlines aircraft there. We're all waiting. So yeah. That was a clean day out of Larnaca. How do you say that? Larnaca, sorry. Cyprus. You can see him taking off there, the heavy China Eastern Heavy. There's actually the United stuff right there, I think. See him take off here. Incredible. Yeah, I can still see them. I don't know if you guys are seeing them, but they're taking off here. But nice takeoff. No, it's the little guy. I think that was someone else that took off. So. Incredible departure. scenery is incredible. I mean, really, everything is crazy here. We're gonna change our course though. Right this a bit. We're at 10,000 feet. Now in this game, it's pretty quick to get to the other islands. So we're gonna act as if we are at 10,000, and we're gonna max out at 10,000 feet, and set the heading to 326. And our altitude is set to. Yeah, it's a really nice view. And almost 10,000. Yeah, I don't even see the airport, but we might see our friend from China coming here. China Airlines. The A320 livery with this aircraft is crazy for AEGEAN. I really love it. The gray engines and stuff. Alright, we're gonna max out 9.6. 9,600 feet. So, yeah. Even though in real life you would be way higher than this, you know. I think it's turning nighttime actually, so we might have a late landing here. Now since we are closing in on Gatwick, I might start our approach here. This is a pretty quick flight. So once we reach the British Isles, we're gonna do that. Yamanoka and Grand Canary are there. As you can see, we're starting to see the British Isles. You can't even see Punta Cana. I think it's got yeah, there. Yeah, so we're gonna be seeing this. Utila's pretty isolated now that they removed PVAT from the game. So it'll be interesting if we're gonna have like Asian airports here. I'd like to see that. We'll see. Southampton, Gatwick. Alright, we're gonna start our approach here. Autopilot. 95. We're gonna start our landing laps. We're gonna start our smooth. Oh my god, the lag. Yeah, we're slowly landing here. I wish you could like. Yeah, we're gonna be landing at night in Gatwick, I think. Yeah, I don't even need this the autopilot anymore. I'm just gonna remove the heading pretty much. Yeah, we are currently over Gatwick as you can see, so we're gonna be starting we're gonna be doing a sort of circle here. I'm just descending at really fast speeds right now, so yeah. There anyway, yeah, there's one aircraft at Gatwick now, so I think Gatwick is probably the oldest airport in the game, like a few others, so we're gonna start our approach. Smooth approach here on. Currently turning here. You usually want to be at 180 on the approach. We are currently at almost 400 knots, which is way too quick. So as you can see, we're gonna try this approach slowly but surely. I'm gonna put my landing lights on to prepare for the approach. We might land just right before nighttime, but I don't think we will, but I mean, can always try. Yep. Alright, here we see the runway. Smooth approach here. Oh, I think this is new, but they added lights to like the windows in the aircraft, which is pretty cool. And we're gonna go back 20 here. We're getting kind of low on speed now. Yeah, we don't want to be gaining. We don't want to be gaining speed here. We're gonna try to slow down a bit. All right, 5,000. Yeah, that's a bit too much still. Come on. We gotta lose more than that. We are way too high currently. Yeah. Might have to make a bigger. Alright, we're getting in the good altitudes. At 2,000, we're gonna start lining up for the runway. We should be. Alright, this is perfect. Alright, we're entering approach speeds now. Now give her a bit more power. Since we're making a turn. Alright, this might be a smooth approach. No real bad conditions here, so we should be able to land this with no issues. Maybe preparing the wheels soon. Yeah, we might want a bit more power though. 23 knots. 15, 14 is good. Alright, prepare the wheels. We're even maybe a bit too high here again. Try to lower the nose again. Okay, you really want the center line here. Wheels out. You want to, yeah, we're not centered right now. Alright, wheels out. Alright, we're gonna be good here. Oh, Ninja's on the runway. Never mind. I think he just took off. Or just decided to taxi, I guess, which is fine. Alright, let's try to make this a smooth landing here.
Hundred above. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard.
Firm landing. Alright, that's better than what I expected. 20 for 20. Solid landing though, we landed it. We've arrived at Gatwick International Airport. I'm trying to get a spoiler view here. Yeah. Spoiler's kind of messed up here. Wow, yeah, I really messed up on that part. We're now going to be taxiing to the terminal. Decent flight, I'd say. Laps in. Thank you guys welcome guys to London Gatwick. We arrived. We left Larnaca this morning, and we arrived in the night, so that was pretty good. We're just gonna slow down a bit here because we're a bit fast on the taxiways, and we're gonna be parking at the European terminal.